And now, for a tale of talent, perseverance, and a legacy that will surely echo through the ages, the story of Shedeur Sanders and his incredible journey to the NFL. Shedeur Sanders began his journey at Trinity Christian Academy in Cedar Hill, Texas, while carrying the heavy burden of living in the shadow of his father, Deion Sanders. Despite the immense pressure, Sanders never wavered. Instead, he embraced the spotlight, leading his team to state championships and setting the foundation for a quarterback identity that was entirely his own. Shedeur Sanders' next chapter unfolded at Jackson State University, where he emerged as a dynamic force. With his explosive arm and composure in the pocket, he didn't just play, he dominated. Under the guidance of his father, Coach Deion Sanders, Shedeur led Jackson State to national prominence, earning SWAC Offensive Player of the Year honors and securing multiple titles. It was at Jackson State where Shedeur's journey would intertwine with another future star, Travis Hunter. A generational talent out of Collins High School in Georgia, Travis Hunter made national headlines when he decommitted from Florida State to join Jackson State, an HBCU led by Deion Sanders. It was a shocking move that sent ripples through the college football landscape, a bold decision that reflected Hunter's belief in something greater than tradition, a new era of opportunity and visibility for historically black colleges and universities. Hunter, a two-way player with elite skills at both cornerback and wide receiver, his rare combination of speed, instincts, and ball skills made him a nightmare for opposing offenses and defenses alike. When Coach Deion Sanders accepted the head coaching position at the University of Colorado, both Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter made the jump with him, stepping on to a much larger stage at the Power 5 level. Critics questioned whether their dominance at the FCS level would translate against bigger, faster competition. Both answered emphatically. Shedeur posted over 3,200 yards and 27 touchdowns in his first season against some of the toughest defenses in the nation. Meanwhile, Travis Hunter proved to be every bit the once-in-a-generation talent scouts believed he was, playing major minutes on both sides at the highest level of college football. Hunter recorded over 700 passing yards and multiple touchdowns on offense, while also racking up interceptions, pass breakups, and shutdown coverage as a cornerback. A quarterback and receiver tandem built on trust, timing, and a shared will to dominate. When the 2025 NFL Draft arrived, the spotlight was firmly fixed on both young men, poised to make history once again. Travis Hunter was selected as the second overall pick in the first round by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Initially projected as a first-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, Shedeur Sanders was ultimately selected to the 144th overall pick in the 5th round by the Cleveland Browns. Reports suggest that concerns over his pre-draft interviews and his father's prominence may have influenced his draft position. For Shedeur, the wait was longer than many had once predicted, a humbling, hard-earned moment that will no doubt fuel the next chapter of his career. It was a different story decades ago for his father, Deion Sanders, whose draft night played out on a far bigger stage back in 1989. Deion was selected in the first round of the 1989 NFL Draft, held on April 23rd at the Marriott Marquis in New York City. Deion Sanders was the 5th overall pick selected by the Atlanta Falcons. At the time, Sanders was a standout defensive back from Florida State University. Beyond football, Sanders was also a talented baseball player and was drafted by the Kansas City Royals in the 6th round of the 1985 Major League Baseball draft. Sanders' dual-sport athleticism and charismatic personality made him one of the most dynamic athletes of his era, eventually leading to a Hall of Fame career in the NFL. One of the most electrifying and controversial figures in sports history, Deion Sanders didn't just dominate on the field, but transformed the nature of the game itself. With 14 legendary seasons in the NFL, Deion's legacy was not just about excellence, it was about defiance. Defying expectations, defying the norms, and doing it all while staying true to himself. Fast forward to Shedeur Sanders, and the parallels are undeniable. The pressure to carry on his father's legacy was immense, but Shedeur forged his own identity. Unlike Deion's outward flash, Shedeur's brilliance lies in his poise, his control, and his steady leadership.